but also getting your news from Bengaluru now. Remember, on May 25th, there were Pakistani nationals, 3 Pakistani nationals who were arrested. The Bengaluru police are now looking into the case, and more questions only seem to be coming out. First of all, and the biggest question of them all, is how these particular Pakistani nationals managed to get Aadhaar cards as well as other details. They seem to have cards, they seem to have all sorts of documents, all fake of course, but there are questions now as to exactly how they managed to secure the same. These 3 Pakistani nationals were arrested on 25th May. They claimed that they had come down here for a marriage, but it only was upon further, inspection, when they were quizzed, that the police found that something was amiss. The police have sought the help now of the central intelligence agencies, both within as well as outside the country, to investigate as to how these 3 Pakistani nationals managed to secure Aadhaar cards, along with fake documents, illegally enter India as well as reach Bengaluru. But according to the police, it requires a lot of effort to verify their credentials at this point, and it could take quite a bit of time. In fact, the state police is even ready to travel abroad to investigate the sensational case.
We have taken their police custody again in the case of making Aadhaar cards, which itself is a big issue for us. The ease with which Aadhaar cards were made and possible involvement of some more people beyond what we have already arrested.
I want to go across to Nolan Pinto, who's joining us with more details on the story. Nolan, the Bengaluru police have made it very clear that they're going to go however far it takes to ensure that they get to the bottom of this case as to how these Pakistani nationals managed to secure Aadhaar cards. And what's really worrying is the fact that not just did they manage to enter the country, they managed to come all the way down to Bengaluru using these fake documents.
Well, good morning, Akshita. In fact, Praveen Sood, the Bengaluru Police Commissioner, at a press conference yesterday when we asked him about what's exactly happening in this particular case, he ruled out nothing. He said that the police are looking into all angles. And very true. We must remember that they were in Qatar first. They traveled to Muscat. From Muscat, they made their way to Nepal. And from Nepal, they actually illegally entered India and then made their way to Bengaluru. So over here, they managed to secure all fake documents. They also got themselves an Aadhaar card. They've been staying illegally for almost 9 months. So the police are saying, as of now, after 15 days of judicial custody, the police have now once more sought police custody, especially to look into Aadhaar cards and also whether there were others involved, because Commissioner Sood very clearly states just by themselves it's not easy to do this. They would have had the help of others, and the police want to know who are these others, because there could be a huge racket over here in actually helping others, illegals especially, secure Aadhaar cards, and this is clearly a security threat.
And we've seen these kind of rackets being run in the past. It's come to light in Kashmir, it's come to light even in the national capital in Delhi. But possibly the fact that it's reached places like Bengaluru and even Hyderabad, there are serious questions being raised about the kind of security and how these kind of Pakistani nationals are able to make their way, traverse literally through the entire country using fake documents. Nolan Pinto, thanks so much for joining us on this broadcast. Even as we talk about, the questions about these Pakistani nationals, how they reached Bengaluru and what their intentions were, there is a huge red alert that's been sounded in the valley. And this is because 5 terror attacks have been reported in the last 6 hours in Jammu and Kashmir. That has triggered, of course, a huge alarm. We understand the security agencies are on high alert now after these spate of attacks. Starting from Tral, Pakistan-backed Hizbul terrorists attacked the CRPF camp. Terrorists lobbed grenades at the CRPF camp and 10 Jawans were injured, out of which 3 are critical. Later, an army camp was also attacked in Tral. In Anantnag, a former High Court judge's residence was targeted. Terrorists snatched the rifles of the cops who were on duty and 2 cops were injured. In Avantipora, 2 bike-borne terrorists lobbed grenades at a CRPF camp. Now, the blast happened just outside the boundary wall. The terrorists, however, managed to make a slip. In the 5th attack, terrorists hurled a grenade at a police station in Pulwama. Terrorists also targeted 22 Rashtriya Rifles camp in Sopore, where forces gave a fitting reply to them.
In the month of Ramzan, this day is a special day, and there were already inputs about terrorists lobbing grenades on the security force camps, and I think they have tried that, but with the minimum damage, we could avoid the damage which they intended to cause. Yeah, the establishments wherever they are in the valley are all on the high alert, and I'm sure they will take on these people and tackle the situation very well.